Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I'm going to be talking about a problem on YouTube that I've been noticing for a little bit. I actually didn't know that this was really a problem when I first started even noticing any signs of it. I kind of figured this was all legit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys know this, but if you have YouTube Creator Studio downloaded on your phone, and you have like the notifications or whatever on for that app, which I do because obviously YouTube's my job, so I do keep notifications for at least the studio on my phone. But anytime, that you, I guess, have somebody of a certain status on YouTube comment on one of your videos, for instance, if they're verified or have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, anyway, you get a notification on YouTube Studio, at least I do. So if a channel that's verified and has 180,000 subscribers comments on one of my videos, it immediately notifies me. I can read their comment right there. I'm not totally sure why this is a thing, why it notifies you of these comments in particular, but it does, and I've been getting a lot of these recently. Pretty much right when my videos go live, I've gotten mentally prepared for the next 5 minutes afterwards for my phone to have 4 or 5 notifications pop up from verified channels or other established creators. But there's actually a very big problem with that. There's a severe problem that YouTube needs to look into around this whole issue, okay? So sometimes these are legitimate channels. They are people who make videos, content of some sort on the platform. They have some sort of relevancy. But many of these channels are actually facades. They're not really legitimate channels. They aren't legitimately verified. They're not legitimately large audience, large-scale people. In fact, YouTube has a very severe problem with bots on their website, and I would have never have known that a lot of these comments coming on my channel would have been said bots and that there was an entire online marketplace for this kind of channel. If it wasn't for my buddy Some Ordinary Gamers, aka Mudahar, he made a video on this last night, and when I watched it, I felt like I kinda also wanted to cover this too, because this is an issue that I've been dealing with for a long time, and if I'm being honest with you, it gets kind of annoying, and you may say, oh well, Optimus, just turn the notifications off on your phone, you fucking idiot. But that doesn't really solve the problem at the root of the whole thing, so I want to provide just one example of a channel that's been commenting on my content quite frequently recently that is not a legitimate channel whatsoever. So, I saw this video from Mudahar and immediately I was like, is this a problem that's affecting me? And I immediately started going through these large channels that had been commenting on my videos. And this, once again, this isn't just a recent issue, this has been happening for months. But recently I've noticed it's definitely gotten pretty worse, okay? It's definitely something to be concerned about now. It never was really a big deal until about 6 months ago for me personally, but now it just is a big deal. So the first channel that I want to talk about here is JoJo. This channel has 144,000 subscribers, is verified on YouTube, and has no public videos whatsoever. Now, they also have the join button, which is a monetized feature that only select creators have. Meaning that this is a channel that has, inner workings with YouTube. They are related to YouTube in some way. This channel has unlocked features that are exclusive to mostly larger creators, right? You can say, well, yeah, they're a larger creator. They have 144,000 subscribers, but obviously that doesn't make sense because, well, how do you get 144,000 subscribers from posting no types of videos? And you may have noticed that their channel banner says, oh, if you found me from a comment, you have to subscribe. Now, this entire profile here is extremely fucking shady. So for instance, I shouldn't even have to explain, but if the channel is telling you like, oh, hey, you found me off of a comment on YouTube, man, subscribe. That's already a bad deal, right? Because essentially this is like the new age sub for sub. If you were around on the internet / YouTube, 10 years ago or whatever, there's been this really popular method of gaining attention on the internet where it's called like sub for sub, follow for follow, like for like. The basis of the principle, very simple, right? You go subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll go subscribe to yours, we both get a subscriber out of it, aha, we walk about with our days, right? Obviously, this is a horrible method of growing a channel because you're not actually building an active audience that will, recurringly watch your content. You're simply artificially inflating a number that will benefit you in the long run pretty much about as much as kicking yourself in the dick. So we got that, right? We got the basic sub for sub bullshit. The content is obviously not there, so it's very questionable how they got nearly 150,000 subscribers. People don't usually just subscribe to YouTube channels for no reason. And so, I watched this video from Some Ordinary Gamers, which I do recommend you check out if you want a complete deeper dive, I guess, into this whole subject, because He understands, I think, a little bit more about the issue here, but now that I'm aware that this is even a problem, I simply want to talk about it here because I know that if this is affecting me, this is definitely affecting other creators too. It probably doesn't really depend on the size of your channel, but for those of you unaware, what's happening here is some sort of massive online scheme, okay? So if you gave this channel the benefit of the doubt, I have very bad news for you. The odds that you were right that this channel just somehow artificially gained 144,000 subscribers without any form of content is just simply not true. That didn't happen, and this is a fraudulent account. At least it pretty much has all of the telltale warning signs that I guess it really is. I have a plugin for YouTube from TubeBuddy that it basically will allow you to pull up any channel statistic for the most part for any channel for the last 30 days, at least for like views and subscribers and videos uploaded. So obviously this channel has no public videos, but I went through the views and subscribers for the last 30 days to kind of, just check out what's going on here. Obviously no views, considering that there's no public content. The reason that I even checked in the first place was I wanted to see if maybe they had private content on their channel, because I'm pretty sure if you have unlisted/private content, the views still show up, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Then when I went to look through the subscriber information for this channel, it was not only extremely inconsistent, but the numbers didn't add up. I'm not sure if this was due to a bug with TubeBuddy's addition to this whole thing, or if there's some sort of problem with the counting, so that seems a little shady to me too. I've never had that problem with any other channel/webpage I've ever visited whatsoever, okay? This is the first time this has happened to me, so trying to look through all of the data/information to confirm things obviously didn't work. Now, what's going on in all reality here, from what I found out through watching Mudahar's video and kind of looking around myself, is there are online marketplaces where essentially you can buy verified accounts for YouTube. So you can go to this marketplace and say, you want a channel with 150,000 subs that's verified, right? Well, these channels often sell for hundreds of dollars on these platforms, and they seem to come from two different methods in particular. One of them being, it looks like people are hacking old inactive YouTube channels and then kind of just reselling them on this marketplace or using them to bot in the comments. And two, these people are using these channels to artificially manipulate the numbers and the verification and everything so that they're worth more. Now, Optimus, why would they care about the value of a channel that doesn't upload any sort of videos or anything like that? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. When you go to resell this, let's say that, there's some new guy on the block wants to make a YouTube channel, doesn't want to do the hard work that it takes to actually, build a YouTube channel, doesn't want to put in the dedication to build a channel and play his odds of making it big, right? So what he'll do is he'll go pay some fucking idiot $800 on one of these websites, sometimes well over $1,000, okay? And they gain access to one of these accounts from doing it. And guess what? You basically now have a free YouTube channel that has all of this progress, right? Because, when you're starting a brand new YouTube channel, obviously you have 0 views, 0 videos, 0 subscribers, you don't have access to the membership features, you're not verified, things like that. Well, that gives you a lot of progress ahead of everybody else if you just go buy one of these accounts. It's the equivalent almost of, let's say you're playing Call of Duty, right? And instead of grinding through all of the prestiges, grinding through all the levels, you just go on some marketplace and buy a max level master prestige account with everything unlocked. That's essentially what they're doing here. It's the same thing, different circumstances, but that's what it is. And you might be asking, well, Optimus, what does that leave them to do with commenting, right? Why would they comment and bot all of the comments of these videos? Also very easy to explain, also extremely fucking annoying for people like me. Since these channels are verified and have such a presence on YouTube, like I said, you get notified of it in Creator Studio, right? Well, considering that they're a verified account commenting, right, they look like a big YouTuber, and it's very easy for them to then garner a bunch of likes for commenting or bot commenting something extremely fucking generic on the YouTube video. And since they'll constantly be in the top replies of the comments of the videos that they comment on, it basically just puts thousands, if not tens of thousands of eyes onto their channel for doing essentially nothing, right? So a channel like me, right, I had to work for, this will be my 10th year coming up in April of doing YouTube. April of 2022, I've been on this fucking channel for 10 years. I've put 10 years into this channel of work, of effort, of videos, of replying to comments when I can, of running my other social medias. It's my job, it's my passion, right? Well, these assholes, they don't have to do that because they're just leaving fucking comments on falsely obtained, verified YouTube accounts They're fishing for subscribers and attention out of the comments, and that's how they're trying to build their channel. So it's a really all-around fucking scumbag method, from selling these accounts on these marketplaces, to buying them, to operating them, to falsely attaining these numbers. Pretty much everything around it is just douchebag mentality. These are people who don't care about YouTube, they don't care about running a successful channel, they don't care about doing anything, they don't care about the grind. They care about artificial numbers and artificial numbers only. They're nothing more than opportunists, and YouTube should do something about them. Obviously, YouTube should take action on a massive botting problem that their website has. I mean, there should not be verified accounts going around in a fucking marketplace that are harassing, essentially, creators by botting their comments so that they can leech off of their content. That's fucking not only annoying, but it's also extremely scummy. I would call on YouTube to do something, but asking YouTube to fix something is like asking a fucking hedgehog to screw in a broken light bulb. It doesn't make any sense. You're wasting your time, and you're bothering a hedgehog. So, with that being said, man, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. Just dropped new merch. And with that being said, until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, just annoyed by these goddamn bots, and signing out.